what's up world, it's Matty Beeves here, and I want to share with you guys a scene from a short film that I recently worked on. I got the opportunity to be the director and also the DP cinematographer of. The project was called First Time, so let's give it a look. Alright, so this is the overhead of the scene. It took place in my friend's living room, or in a living room I should say. I kind of wanted to challenge myself in only using 2 lights. They were practical lights where I was pushing the actual lights to light the entire scene. I did this because I wanted it to feel organic. The characters were moving along in this space. They started at this couch and landed here. So I wanted this movement to kind of feel natural so that when they moved from couch to couch, the light didn't change. I just wanted everything to be consistent. Both of these lights had tungsten light bulbs in them. They were nothing special. They were a little hot and it wasn't giving me the contrast value that I was looking for in the scene. So what I did was I put an ND filter on both of these lights and they were +1. So what it did was bring the light down one entire stop. That helped with giving me that contrast level I was looking for, and also helped the walls to not be so pasty white from being blown out. Here's our wide shot to establish the orientation of where the characters are and the objects in the scene. I'm on a 28mm lens. I love that look. Most of the time you want to shoot wide first and then move in close. It's better to shoot wide so that you cover everything, and if you don't have enough time to come for an over the shoulder or an insert shot, you have it and you're safe because you shot it in the wide first. So that's a good tip right there. Always shoot wide and come in close after. Our first over the shoulder shot is shot on a 35mm. I wanted to be a little bit tighter but still have that wide fill. So here we have our male character. He's kind of lower in the frame. She has about 3/4 of the frame, leaving him a little sliver, which in this scene he has no control. So I like the idea of making her feel bigger and visually closer to us as she's up and close and personal to this guy right here. And when we flip to our reverse, we're on a 35mm again, and I'm shooting at a low angle so that our female character feels bigger and she feels dominant. From cut to cut, I wanted our female character to feel big and hold the dominance on each over the shoulder shots. So here is Cine Designer. As you can see, we have both of our lights lighting this entire scene. So if I wanted to turn off the lights, all I would have to do is click them off. And now we have what is like overhead lights where you can kind of see and work before you actually flick on the lights. As these lights do act like real lights, so when you turn them on, you can see that it's dimly lit. And so we turn on our other light over here, which brightens up the entire scene. Having these 2 lights gave me the contrast ratio that I was looking for, so I was very happy with the look. Here's our 28mm sitting on the sticks. And if we move over to the over the shoulder shot of our male character, you can see that he feels a little small in the scene, giving our power to the female actress. And if we move over to her over the shoulder shot, the reverse, we're shooting at a lower angle to give her a feeling of dominance and give him a feeling of kind of being smothered in the scene. So I'd like to show you guys that if you've never worked with certain film equipment, this program Cine Designer does have a lot of equipment that you can play with. This is one of the advantages of having it. Here's a crane that I brought in just for fun, just to show you guys a cool moving shot. This is something that I definitely don't have access to at this point in time in my career. But with Cine Designer, I'm able to play with these things and kind of bring certain shots to life and give different looks at a certain scene. So here's the movement right there. As you can see, the camera kind of flies over both of our actors, and we're kind of at the point of view of our actress. So looking through this lens right there, let me show you exactly what that looks like. So we start from the bottom and we go all the way up, we dolly out and over. I thought this was kind of cool. If I had the ability to shoot this, I totally would, but the fact that I can't, I do it in Cine Designer because I know that one day I'll be able to frame up shots like this. So it's good practice and it's fun. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? So I hope you enjoyed the breakdown of the short film First Time that I worked on. Again, I was the director and DP cinematographer of it. It's in the very early stages of post-production. So as soon as it's done, I'm gonna be sharing it on all my social medias. So definitely follow me. So that's been it. I hope you enjoyed the video. This breakdown has been brought to you by Cine Designer. So if you guys want to learn more about that, check the link in the description. It's a great application for blocking a scene if you're a director. For cinematographers, you get a chance to play with lenses, focal lengths, with lights, and get to see how they actually react in real life, but in a 3D form. So it's really fun. But until we meet again, I'm Matty Beeves. Peace.